Gurubhyo Namaha. This is Lata here to continue with the chapter Nature and Significance of Management. In previous session, we discussed about the functions of management. Today, we will discuss on coordination. What is coordination? The process by which a manager binds all the activities of different departments is known as coordination. It means it is a force that is going to bring about all other functions of management. It is not a separate function of management. Next is your coordination, the essence of management. Why do you consider the coordination as a essence of management? The coordination is going to be found at each level of your functions of your management. Tell me, what are the functions of your management? The functions are planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and controlling. Let us see how coordination is needed at every function of management. First, we'll take up planning. In planning, coordination is required between the master plan of the organization and the plans of different departments or divisions. Say, for example, there should be a coordination between sales and purchase department. Based on sales target, production will be made. Production department produces the products with the aim of selling the product, and the products can be sold through your sales department. So coordination between both the departments is necessary for smooth functioning of the organization. We'll take up the next. Next is your organizing. In organizing, coordination is needed between the resources and the activities to be performed. There should be a coordination between authority, responsibility, and accountability. Say, for example, if a finance manager is given authority to raise funds, he should also be given the responsibility to manage funds efficiently. I hope you remember that the planning and organizing is to be taken care by your top management. We'll move on with the next is your staffing. In staffing, coordination is needed between the skills of employees and the jobs assigned to them. It is needed between the efficiency of the employees and the compensation. Say, for example, an employee who is qualified as a chartered accountant should be given the work of a financial nature. You remember that staffing and coordination will be dealt by your middle level management. We'll take up the next. Next is your directing. In directing, coordination is required among superior and subordinates, between orders, instructions, and suggestions. The last one is your controlling. In controlling, coordination is needed between your standard performance and actual performance. For example, if your production target is set as 100 units per hour, you find that the workers are able to produce only 80 units per hour, then corrective measure is taken to ensure coordination between the target set and the actual performance. As we discussed earlier, directing and controlling will be dealt by a lower level management. The above explanation can be put into two statements as coordination is related to perform all functions of management. Second, coordination is required at all levels of management. So it is right to say that the coordination is the essence of management. We'll move on with the next topic of the lesson is your characteristics of coordination. First one is your coordination integrates group effect. Second, ensures unity of action. Third, it's a continuous process. Fourth, universal function. Fifth, is a responsibility of all managers. Sixth, it is a deliberate function. We'll start with the first one. Coordination integrates group efforts. Coordination is needed in group effort, not in individual effort. There is no need for coordination when an individual works in isolation without affecting anyone's functioning. So when two or more people work together, you need to achieve a common goal. There requires a coordination to put their efforts in common direction. Look at the picture. It says that when the teamwork is there, when your group efforts are there, it leads to your success. Second is your coordination ensures unity of action. Because, as we said earlier, it binds the activities of all departments at each level and in different departments. So, it is going to ensure your unity of action. Third one is a continuous process. Coordination is a never ending process. We discussed just now that the coordination starts in planning and continues till controlling. Next is your coordination is a universal function. It is universal in nature. It is needed at all levels in all departments because of interdependence of various activities. Fifth one, coordination is a responsibility of all managers. Managers at each level is held responsible for the coordination. Top level managers need to coordinate the activities of the subordinates to ensure that the objectives and the policies are duly implemented. For the middle level managers had to coordinate with both the top and lower level managers. Operational management coordinates the activities of its workers to ensure that work is performed according to plans. Last one, coordination is a deliberate function. What do you mean by deliberate? It should be a decision which binds all the people, and the decision should be wise and it should be out of your own interest. So the manager has to coordinate the efforts of different employees in a conscious and deliberate manner. Coordination without cooperation may lead to dissatisfaction of employees. So we'll recap again. What are the characteristics of coordination? Coordination integrates group efforts. Coordination ensures unity of action. Coordination is a continuous process. Fourth one, coordination is a universal function. Fifth one, coordination is a responsibility of all managers. And the sixth is your coordination is a deliberate function. We'll move on with the next topic, importance or need for coordination. There are 3 points under that. First one is growth in size. Second is your functional differentiation. Third is your specialization. We'll start with the first, growth in size. The need of coordination increases when the organization grows in size because more number of people will be working in the organization, and it is very important to integrate the individual goals with the organization goals, and it can be possible only through your coordination. Second one is your functional differentiation. The functions of organization are divided into department. Each department will have their own goals or the target to be achieved. This may give rise to conflict between other departments. Coordination helps to bind their activities to proceed in a single direction rather than working as independent department. Third one is your specialization. Specialization requires high degree of specialized people to perform the task. Nowadays in modern organization, you need such kind of specialized people to perform the task. The employed specialist may think they are more qualified than others and may not take advice or decisions from other members, which in turn may lead to conflict. Coordination becomes necessary to avoid such conflicts between the specialists and the other employees. So, what are the importance or why do you need your coordination? First is your growth in size, that is, as your growth is where when your business is growing high in large number, you need coordination more. Then is your functional differentiation. Third is your specialization. Children, we end our first chapter with the last topic of your coordination. We will start a new chapter in next session. Thank you.